Hey Parkside, welcome to this week's encouragement video. In the month of July, I want to take a little different focus on the midweek encouragement video. And here's what we intend to do. We regularly talk about investing our time, talent, and treasure in God's kingdom. And I just want to encourage you through the month of July by highlighting a few different members of Parkside where I see them leveraging their time, talent, and treasure for God's glory. And for his kingdom, Romans 12:10 says to outdo one another in showing honor. And so I just want to kind of honor some of these people and show ways that they are leveraging the ways God has gifted them for eternity and say, great job. And I want to encourage you to say, how can I see the time, the talent, and the treasure that God has given me? And how can I leverage that for eternity? I want to start out today talking about Drew Varvel. Drew is one of our members. He's actively involved in a whole host of theatrical productions, some at Bethesda Christian School, other movies and shows that have been made. But most recently, Drew has been involved in a movie called Disciples in the Moonlight. Disciples in the Moonlight. It's coming to theaters this month, and it's a fascinating plot line about what might happen if the Bible were made illegal in America. How would that impact the church? How would it impact Christians? I've been able to talk with Drew several times about the development of the film. There's a trailer attached, or the link to the trailer in the email. I encourage you to check that out and consider going to see this film. It's powerful, it's moving. But the thing that I'm most encouraged about here's a guy who's got clear thinking from a biblical worldview, analyzing the cultural issues of our day, and involved in leveraging his unique gifts in film to say, here's how I can use my time, my talent, my treasure for the glory of God, the advancement of his kingdom. And that's just gifts I don't have. It's gifts that most of us don't have. So I'm not asking you to go make a movie. But what I'm saying is, boy, look how this brother has considered the gifting the Lord has put on his life and how he can use that. And consider, what giftings do you have in your home, in your neighborhood, in relationships, at your place of employment, with hobbies that you may have, and how can I leverage those for eternity? So check out the video that's in the link there. Consider going to see it in theaters. I think you'll be blessed by it and challenged by it. And think about how you can use your time, talent, and treasure for eternity. Now, this coming Sunday, we're in Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and chapter 6. Boy, I tell you, this study has been good for me and for my soul, and just grappling with the vanity of life and still the goodness of God. I hope you will plan to be here this Sunday. Ecclesiastes 5 talks about hypocrisy that sometimes shows up in the church. We learned that's not a new thing. And so if you have a friend who maybe has been hurt by hypocrisy in the church, this Sunday may be a great opportunity to invite them back and hear what Ecclesiastes 5 has to say to some of the pain they've experienced, and yet how God can still be trusted. So I just want to kind of drop that nugget in and help you to think about the weekly gathering of God's people as an opportunity to be on mission for Jesus. Park said, I love you. I look forward to seeing you Sunday. Hope you have a great week.